Okay, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I welcome you to this webinar with Salam, Namaste, Sasrikal, and I hope you all are doing great and also making some profits from the market. And if you are not making the profits that you deserve and desire, then we are here to help you. And today's webinar is gonna be a bit interesting because today we are going to do something which only the professional traders normally do. So first of all, may I please ask you to tell me if everything is working fine? I can see your messages. I just want to know if everything is working fine so that we can get started with this and we will go ahead for our topic. So I'm just looking at the messages. Trader Wild is saying eagerly waiting for you, Sir Saeed. Thank you so much, Trader Wild ji. I really appreciate that. Hello Rebecca. Hello Rebecca ji. Nasir Ali, hi. Vishnu Gupta, hi Sir Saeed. Love you. Thank you so much. You are my Guru Dev. Thank you. That's really kind of you. Vikash Gupta ji, not Vishnu Gupta. Vikash Gupta ji. Thank you so much. Manoj Patra ji is saying good evening, Octa. Okay, thank you. I can see that Saeed Khan is there. Okay, all is good. Okay, that's good. That's great. That's great. Amar Khan, good evening and walaikum salam. Rajiv Sharma ji, good evening. Walaikum salam, Saeed Khan ji. Okay, everything is working fine and it seems like we are going to get started with our webinar. Devesh Kumar, hi Saeed, hi Devesh ji, thank you for coming. You can hear me properly, thank you so much for the message. Aditya ji is saying, as always, I say with the core of my heart, the knowledge that you share is something that has helped me to get my skills and upgrade to the next version. Saeed Bhaijan, you will always be my mentor. That's really kind of you. Adi ji, thank you so much. Aditya ji, if I can take that liberty and call you Adi. So Bilawal Aman is saying Walaikum Salam. Okay, Bilawal Aman ji, sir, news की कोई class हुई है? Okay, so Kausar Nasir ji, we will have a class on news. Please bear with us. We are going to have the class on news very soon. Okay, so Khavar Wellness is saying second time here. Thank you for coming, Khavar ji. Hi sir, it's my first session I'm attending. Okay, Reshma Sharma ji, no worries. We are going to take care of that thing because today we are going to discuss some things which hopefully will be extremely important and extremely useful as well. But don't worry, if you are new here, we will take care of that thing also. Okay, so good to see you, Bilawal Aman. Thank you, sir. First question: how we confirm trend reversal? मेरा मतलब जब हम buy में हो तो कैसे confirm करें कि reversal start हो गया और किस time frame में होगा? Okay, that's a very good question, Saeed Khan ji. Exactly, that is the answer today I'm going to give you, because you see today we are going to talk about focusing on the exits. Now, of course, we know that many of you have already a good idea about the entries, and if you don't have a good idea about entries, please go back and watch my webinars on this very channel. But if you have any difficulties about entries, yes, you can go and watch. But if you are done with the entries, then today is the right session for you, because today we are going to discuss something which is very important, and that thing is actually planning your exits, because exits are also very important, right? If you have been in the trading industry for a while, you will know that exits are also extremely important. So we have to take care of the exits as well. Today is my first day. Okay, so MR Double King World G is saying today is my first day. Okay, Sambhav Jain Ji, hello. Aditya, sure, you can call me Adi. Okay, that's great. That's great, Adi. Sharma ji is saying, sir, I have learned SMC from last 3 months, which gives trade very less in whole day. But your strategy is so nice, but still my psychology is not strong because I don't believe on myself. Yeah, that's a problem actually. That's a problem. We are going to address that in our psychology webinar. And Sharma ji, you know, we cannot be discussing about that in today's webinar, so I will skip that for the next when we have that webinar. Okay, Eldron ji is saying hello sir, my second time here. Okay, welcome Eldron ji, welcome. Kosar Nisar sir ji, what are what are happened to Dixie, it will further go down. Okay, we will take a look at the Dixie index as well. Okay, यूपी में डिपॉजिट क्यों नहीं देता? ओके, सो गारो एफ एक्स जी, आई थिंक दे विल द एडमिन विल हेल्प यू विद द डिपॉजिट्स. They will take care of the deposits, so don't worry about that. They will give you a good idea about how to make your deposits work. Okay, so guys, this is the roadmap that we are going to have. Cliff is saying, hello sir, would you be doing any live trades in this live stream? Actually, I will give you the live trading recommendations, but we will be discussing the topic. Okay, hello bye, I heard about that it is fully illegal. Okay, so I think the admin will take care of these deposits and other issues, so let's go ahead and address the topic at hand. So first of all guys, do you think that trading in trading you should also take care of the exits? Well, yes, if you ask me, then I will most definitely say yes, because so far I think we have only focused on the entries, right? You will agree with me that we have only focused on the entries. So what we did was, actually we were trying to first of all make some key levels which were something like this. So let's say this is the yesterday, right? So this is yesterday. What we did was we actually made a line which is key level, okay, and we will call this yesterday high because this is the highest point of yesterday's market, and we will also draw the yesterday low, right? So what about the yesterday low? We are going to take care of that in a short while. So look at that. Now this is yesterday's low, right? So this is the yesterday low and the yesterday high which we have already made. So these are two important points, but what we used to do also, we would also make the other levels which are actually called what? Which are actually called the key levels, and these key levels are the axis lines. Okay, so people, okay, so I can see so many messages over here. Cover Wellness is saying, sir, my problem is that whenever I open my chart, I immediately enter. Yeah, that's a problem for the beginner. So it seems that you are a beginner, Cover Wellness ji. So I would strongly suggest that you just chill. I mean, don't enter on the first bar that you open your trading view on. Okay, whenever you open the chart, just don't enter for the maybe next 15 minutes. So make it a rule for yourself. Okay, Kumar Saurabh ji is there. Pranam. Okay, thank you so much, Kumar Saurabh ji, for coming. And so what we are doing, guys, is that we are trying to make some key levels. So this is yesterday's high, and this one right here is yesterday's low, and this one I think is what? This is something which you can call axis line. So this is yesterday's axis line. Remember, guys, this is yesterday's market. Okay, yeah, that was your problem initially, Sharma ji. I very well understand that. Okay, so this was yesterday's market. So I think I can also see some more levels over here. So wouldn't you agree with me that there is an important level over here which I will turn into a different line? So this is a key level, and I also see a key level right over here. Okay, so that's it. So these are the key levels which I think are important for today's market. So these were the yesterday's market, and today this is the market. So do we have Asian low and Asian high? Well, most definitely yes, we do. And this is Asian low, right? So if this is Asian low, I will call it Asian low and I will make it white. Govind ji is saying, sir, Hindi mein bataiye. Govind ji, I am trying to make my English so easy to understand, so that you can easily understand my English. So don't worry, please don't worry about that, because when you don't understand something, I feel very sorry about that. So I always try to make things easy for you to understand. So I'm not using difficult language. Please don't worry about that. We don't do that over here. We try to educate you guys. So we are trying to also use very, very simple language over here. Govinji, if you just stick around, you will come to know that our English, my English is very easy to understand. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so please don't worry about that. Okay guys, so I think this is the Asian high, right? Because this is just 10:45, and this is where the European session will start. So London actually will start 1 hour from here. So this is London starting time, this is London session opening time. Okay, so this is London session opening time, and this is the key level. So this is Asian high. Okay, so what's happening over here, guys, as you can see that this is accumulation, isn't it? So this is an accumulation. I can see that this is an accumulation going on. And if you remember, well, maybe you don't know, but if you know and if you remember, there is Wyckoff's law of so there are three laws. There are three laws of Wyckoff. Aftaf Nadaf ji, this is very easy, so please don't worry about my English. It is gonna be very easy for you to understand. It's very similar to Urdu or Hindi. My English is not difficult. It's just very similar to Urdu or Hindi. Okay, so don't worry about that. Okay, guys. So there are three laws of Wyckoff, and one law is what? One law is about the law of effort versus result, law of demand and supply, and the law of cause and effect. So there is cause and effect. So this is Wyckoff's law of cause and effect. And what's the meaning of the Wyckoff's law of cause and effect? And shortly you will see that it is very important to understand Wyckoff's law of cause and effect, because we are going to use it for today's webinar, today's topic. So today's topic is about exits, right? We will not focus about entries. We will only focus on the exits. Okay, so Trading Analysis G is saying thank you, sir. Okay, welcome Trading Analysis G. Thank you for coming. Sir, increasing capital and then lot size could be helpful in controlling greed of profit and then controlling psychology. Bilawal Aman ji, just chill and relax. Just start with a very small amount, maybe $50 or $100, and slowly improve your capital. Slowly increase your capital. That's very easy. Okay. Okay, so Piyush ji is saying, can I connect octafx to TradingView? Well, yes, of course you can, but there is also a platform called Octa Trader platform. So you can use that as well. Okay. And you can also do something like this. So you do your trades on octafx MT4, and so you put your trades there and you analyze the market on TradingView. This is one way, and the other way is that you just use the Octa Trader platform. That's a single package in which you get both, and that's free also. It's free. Okay. Cover is saying, sir, how can we differentiate accumulation and distribution? Okay, so we will do that. Not today, okay, because today I want to focus on the exits only. Namaskar Praveen ji, thank you for coming. Okay, so Wyckoff's law of cause and effect, it says that the longer a cause goes, the greater will be the results. So the cause and effect law, very simple, extremely easy to understand. Okay, very simple to understand. So let's say this is an accumulation and this is also an accumulation. Can you see that the first accumulation is not long, it's a very short accumulation, and then you have like this, and then it goes up, right? So it's a very short accumulation. But this one, the second one, is a long accumulation. So what will happen to the long accumulation? When you have an accumulation like this, you have a short accumulation and the long accumulation. What will happen in the long accumulation? That the market will go farther up, and I will show you how. Okay, so I will show you in a short while how. So when you have a spring like this, the market will go further up, so it will go far above this level. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is that if you have an accumulation like this, in this situation the market will go much higher than this situation. In this situation the market will go up until this point, and maybe it will have distribution and then fall down. Why? Because the longer, remember this, the longer the accumulation goes, the higher the market will go after that, because we know that after every accumulation the market will go up, right? So we already know about this. The longer an accumulation goes, the higher the market will go. That is the law of cause and effect. So the bigger the cause, very simple idea, the bigger the cause, the bigger will be its effect. Okay, very simple idea, its effect. And in this case, you have two accumulations going on. One accumulation is this one and the other accumulation is this one. So in this accumulation, you can see that the market went only up until this point and then it falls down. Why? Because the accumulation range is small. But over here, the accumulation range is very long. That's why the market goes a lot further than you could have imagined. Okay, so Khurram YZ is saying, okay, Walaikum Salam Khurram YZ, sir, I'm having losses due to my greed. Due to greed, my profit turns into loss in greed of more pips. Kindly guide a little. Okay, Astino Entertainment, it is possible to grow $30 to a big account. It is possible, but not for a new person. So I will advise you to start for a bigger amount. Let's say $100. Please start with the bigger amount. Okay, is it possible to go lower, not higher? Amar Khan ji, that will happen only if this is a distribution, but not in accumulation. A true accumulation, remember, a true accumulation will take up the market. A true distribution will take down the market. That's very simple to understand. Okay, a true accumulation will take the market up. A true distribution will take the market down. So you need to just understand these 2 points and combine that with the cause and effect law. And what do you get? You get a very good idea about how it will go up. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's happening over here. Cover Wellness is saying, sir, we can trade on Trading View and it is better than MetaTrader for trading. No, Cover Wellness, you cannot trade on Trading View, but you can actually trade on Octa Trader platform, which is very similar to Trading View. So you just go to Octa Trader platform and start trading on that, and you will get the idea why I am saying that it is even better, is better than MT4. Okay, and it will also give you the services of Trading View, so you don't need to worry about the Trading View. So guys, what's happening over here is that you have two types of accumulation and the market then goes up. So normally the accumulations tend to be very small, but oh, look at over here. You can very well see that the accumulation has started over here. And it has been going on and on for so long of a time. So look at this. I think I can say clearly that the accumulation started over here. So this is an accumulation range, and you can see that it is just going on. A very long accumulation. So what will happen, guys? What will happen? When you know about this type of accumulation, you will know that if you enter over here for any trade, you will know in your heart that you don't have to exit very soon. Okay? So you don't have to worry about exiting pretty soon. Why? Because you will see that the accumulation will result in a very big move. Okay, welcome Amar Khan ji. Chulbul Rajput, good evening sir, thank you for coming. Good evening Chulbul Rajput ji. Salim Sefi ji, you are a little bit late. Yes, but no problem at all. So what's happening over here is that when you see a kind of move like this, when you see this kind of move, you can know that the market is coming out of an accumulation zone. So do we have an entry over here? Well, yes. Okay, Arjun is saying, sir, how much minimum invest good trade? Okay, so you can make a good trade if you only start with the 0.01 lot. Okay, and you slowly grow your account. Be patient about this. Okay. All right, so where is the entry? Well, I can clearly see that the entry is right over here, but I know this is morning time, so you don't have an idea about you didn't know that this will happen. So you cannot be trading in the morning, as we already have discussed in the previous webinars. So this is a fantastic entry, but we also can draw a line just over here like this. And if you, yeah, I think it should be it. And you can very clearly see that this is your entry right over here. Okay, this is your entry right over here. And guys, you can also use multiple time frame analysis. Now, how do you do that? Well, it's very easy. I think I can show you GBP USD and combine it. When you combine your analysis, multiple time frame analysis, with the other analysis, you will know that it's very easy to trade. So what's going on over here, that this is Wednesday, and you can see this is also Wednesday. So let's start drawing from the same time. All right, so what do we have over here? This is the morning time, and you can see that the accumulation is going on right over here. Okay, so this is an accumulation going on, and on 1 hour time frame you can actually see that there is a spring over here at the same point where you have a spring over here. So this is the spring I was pointing to. Okay, so you will see that when I draw a spring over here, I can also copy and paste over here. So you can have a trade right over here, just like this. Okay, so this is your, and we can go to hourly time frame and adjust this one, and there you have your accumulation going on. So this is an accumulation, and it is a rising accumulation. Remember, the market is trying to go up. Okay, the market is trying to go up. So what happens right over here is market recovers from this point. Look at this. So this is the start of the session. This is the start. This is the start of the session, just like this one. Okay, and then this is going on in the accumulation zone, and this is the same accumulation which you can see. So do we have a trade over here? Well, I think on 1 hour time frame you can see that this is your trade, and that trade will happen. So this is at 10 a.m. and if I copy and paste the arrow on this one, you can see that this is your trade. Okay, so what do we have? We have GBP USD on 1 hour time frame, and this is GBP USD on 5-minute time frame. So what do we have? We have two different currencies. This is Euro USD and this is GBP USD. We can also do the two different currencies, because you know GBP USD and Euro USD, they move in tandem, they move along because they are in a correlation. And you can also do the analysis of the same currency on 1 hour time frame. So where do we have the accumulation? Okay, so this is now 1 hour time frame Euro USD, and you can see that this is where I have drawn the arrow. As a beginner, should I go for day trading or swing trading? You can start with the swing trading. Astino ji, swing trading is much easier than the day trading. Okay, so sir, today 6 p.m. economic calendar gives positive news for USD, but why Euro USD go up? Okay, so USD, yeah, that's very easy to understand. Piyush ji, that's very easy. Okay, I will write your question over here. Positive news, but Euro USD goes down. Why? Okay, so I will address your question a little bit later. So I'm writing these questions over here, so don't worry guys, we are going to take care of these things. Okay, Mukul Kumar ji is saying Alhamdulillah Guruji sab khairiyat. Okay, thank you for coming, Mukul Kumar ji, thank you very much. Sir, can you show an example of distribution? Amar Khan ji, I have shown you a lot of examples of distribution in the previous webinar, so please go back and watch those webinars, because we have discussed a lot of examples of distribution. Okay, so let's focus on the exits today. So guys, this is what it is happening. Okay, so you can see that on 1 hour time frame, I think if you think about the 1 hour time frame, then I would say this is the fantastic entry. And where is that? It is happening right over here. right over here. So what's going on is actually that the market is dipping down, the market is coming down. Okay, so I will remove this one, okay, so that you can easily understand now. Piyush, I say, sir, Euro USD go up. Okay, so Euro USD go up. Okay, we will discuss that. Go up. Calendar, positive news for USD, but why Euro USD go up? Yeah, that's a very good question. Actually, very good question. So we will take care of that. Okay, we will take care of that. Don't worry. And by the way, where is the news? So you can check the news from forexfactory.com right over here. As you guys can see, that there is Euro USD. There is the news are tomorrow, actually, not today, but we will see that. Okay, so we will see that. So this is what is happening over here. Sir, cent account mein maja aa raha hai. Okay, that's good. Sir, I say Euro USD go up. Okay, we will discuss that. So this is actually a spring situation, but how do you buy this one? Because it is falling like a knife. So what I will do is I will actually buy on this one. So this is where the buy trade happens. But guys, you can see that the market has been in a range for quite a lot of time. So what I will do is I will let it stay over here, because I would like to take care of my exits today. So what happens is that this is where the market starts going up. Okay, so over here. Okay, so this is where the market starts going up, and when it goes up, you can use the multiple time frame analysis. Now some of you might exit over here because this is a big bar down, right? Say yes. Yeah, because you will exit over here. You will think that the market might not go up because it has already gone up. You bought over here, so you are out now. So let's say you made a buy trade right over here, and this is where you put your SL, and the TP was, let's say you got out over here. That's a good trade as well. That's a good trade. But we want to make more from one single trade, not less. So we have already earned 4% from this single trade, but now we want to do a little bit better. So how do we do that? So I will give you some tips just about that. And what are the tips? So what are the tips of that? Well, first of all, I want to say that the pros, the professional traders, they also take care of their exits. How do they take care of their exits? Well, I will discuss and I will give you the tips about that. So tips about exits. Now I will start with the first one. First of all, scale out piece by piece. And what do I mean by that? Scale out piece by piece. What do I mean by that? Well, it's very simple if you just understand. Now, when you see a bar like this, don't get out fully. Just scale out a little bit. So what do I mean by that? When you see a bar like this, scale out maybe 50% of your position. So how will you do that? The first exit should be 50%, 25% and 25%. That's how you do it. Very simple. So you buy over here. Why? Because there is also an accumulation going on hourly time frame. You can see the market fell like this. It was falling and then it recovered over here, sambal gayi market, and then it is trying to go up from here. We have an excellent trade right over here. We are trying to do the two analysis. Okay, sir, I need to know what is meant by market ne price ko respect kiya. Okay, that's very Papu Bhai ji, very good question. Okay, I will write down your question because I want to address it a little bit later. Market ने price को respect किया means, so in other words, the market respected the price. Okay, so for those of you who don't understand Hindi, this is what the question is saying. What does it mean that when we say that the market is respecting these levels, what do we mean by that? So we will discuss that. Okay, yes, exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying a portion of the profit. Okay, so I'm saying that you should take some portion of the profit. How much? 50% of the profit in the first go. So this is where you exit 50% of the profit. Okay, and we will also do the calculations from this one. So trade number one. Okay, we will do the analysis. So first exit, when we exited for the first time, we got how much? 50% times how much? 50% times 4%, because we got 4% out of this trade. So how much? We got 2% already. The second exit and the third exit. Okay, so these are the 3 exits. As I am saying that you should have 3 exits. So what do I mean by that? We will do the calculations. Okay, so we will do the calculations. So I am taking 50% of my profits right over here. 50% of my profits right over here. Why? Because the market is coming down, so it might just go down. That's why I am taking 50% of my profits. And also remember, I am also moving my stop loss. So earlier, if you remember, the stop loss was right over here, right? So this green line, this is the stop loss, guys. This is the stop loss. Okay, so if this was the stop loss, then what happens is actually, this is the stop loss. So what happens is actually that I will also move my stop loss above the break even. So now it is covered. It is just covered. Now I am moving my stop loss above the break even. So just covered now. It is on the safe side. And guys, do you think I should remove do you think I should remove the multiple time frame analysis, or you are enjoying the multiple time frame analysis? Please, I want feedback from your side so that I can continue the multiple time frame or discontinue the multiple time frame analysis. Okay, because on the right hand side you can see we have Euro USD on 1 hour time frame, and on the left hand side we have Euro USD on 5-minute time frame. So we are looking at the hourly market and also making our entries in the 5-minute time frame. Okay, so Saeed Khan ji is saying, sir, what's the role of automatic rally in your strategy? Please explain. Okay, so the role of automatic rally. This is question number 3. What's the role of in AR? Okay, automatic rally. All right, remove it, sir. Okay. Vidya Dahar ji is saying remove. It is okay, sir. Okay, so for now let's continue a little bit. Okay, a little bit. So for now just continue for a little bit of time. We will remove it a little bit later. Okay, so what happens is actually that we are going from here. We took out some portion of the profit and we also move our stop loss. Earlier our stop loss was over here. Okay, now we are moving our stop loss above the break even. Now we are safe. We have also booked our profit. So you know the profit booking, we have already done that and we are now safe. What happens is actually the market shoots up. And why were we waiting that the market will shoot up? Why? Because I told you the law of cause and effect. So there was this huge accumulation going on. Okay, huge accumulation going on. So what happened is actually that the question is, why did it go up? Because of huge accumulation. And you should keep asking yourself this question again and again, because if you know that the accumulation was very, very long, that means the market will also go very, very high. So if you were lucky enough to buy at the right point, you should just wait. Take out your profit here and then let it run. So look at this. What do you do over here? Take 25% of the profit, guys. Now just look at this. This is so beautiful, isn't it? Because if you take 50% of the profits, I mean 50% you already took out. Now it's 50% of the 50, which is 25%. Remember, 25%. So what do we do about the 25%? We will take out 25% of the profit right over here. 25% of the profit multiplied by how much? Well, let's calculate the R. So we will use this tool to calculate the R. We entered right over here, and the stop loss was here, just a little bit above. Over here was the stop loss, and then we have a trade exit over here, right? Remember, we are not closing the trade. We are not closing the trade just yet. We are not closing the trade just yet. We are only taking some portion. How much? 25% of your trade out. So how much is this? Look at this, 11.87%. Papu Bhai is saying your English is simple to understand. Yeah, I'm trying to make it very, very simple for you to understand. Okay, guys, by the way, thank you so much. Kumar Saurabh is saying, yeah sir, this is very clear and simple strategy. Thank you so much, Kumar Saurabh ji. Shandar and big profit scale strategy. Yes, very easy to understand and very easy to also implement. So how much? 11.87. Let's say it is not 11.87, but it is 11.5, just to make it simple, right? So how much you will earn from this one? Well, you can multiply this on the calculator. 11.5 multiplied by 0.25. So how much? 2.87. So we are getting 2.87 over here. 2.87% from this one. Remember, this is just one trade. Vidya Dharji is saying, sir, when we enter with 0.01 lot, then what we can do, sir ji? Okay, so Vidya Dharji, for this you at least need 0.03 lots. You at least need 0.03 lots. You cannot go lower than 0.03, because you also need to scale out. But if you only, okay, I also have a solution for that, so don't worry about that. Okay, so what happens if you only have 0.01? How do you do then? Well, I will suggest that when you see the market is touching these levels and then coming down, just move your stop loss from here to here, and then let it run. Now, if it falls further down, and okay, so for you, I'm giving you a tip. If the market is crossing this resistance, then you are out. So what do? You will put your stop loss over here, because it's just one, right? It's just one lot. I mean 0.01 lot. You cannot scale out. I know, ye aapki majboori hai. I know that. So what do? You will just put your stop loss over here. Now your stop loss itself is also in the profit. Saeed Khan is saying, sir, please make one webinar for backtesting in MT4, because for backtesting in TradingView is allow only for pro. Okay, Saeed Khan ji, we will do that. Actually, I also have a software which we will use. I have got a software called Soft Forex software. So we will do that. Don't worry about that. Okay, we will do that. So Vidya Dharji, what you will do is you will put your stop loss over here. Now, if the market falls down further, you are out, but you are out with a profit, because this is a profit, right? It's not in loss. This is a profit. If the market falls on you, then you are still in the profit process, and then you just go with the market. This is called trailing stop loss. When the market goes above this one, when the market reaches these levels, so it is in the middle, above this level, above this white level, you will do is you will move your stop loss over here. Why? Because you are going to move your stop loss. This is called trailing your stop loss. So you are trailing your stop loss. Okay, you are trying to trail your stop loss. Ronika Bhai is saying, bro, market makers are bad. They will just pull down to hit your trailing SL, and then market will go up. It will make us look like sheep. I just follow my initial SL and wait. Okay, so you can do that, but I will always suggest that when you see the market is going up a lot, then you should move your stop loss at least above the break even. Okay, at least above the break even. If not up, at least above the break even. Just put it above the break even so that you don't get a loss. Okay guys, so what happens is I have not exited my trade just yet. So what's happening, the market is trying to bump into this resistance, and remember this is okay, so let me get rid of this one. Remember, this is yesterday's axis line, right? So what happens when the market bumps into this one, it will naturally go down. But remember, it is not that strong. Okay, so I will try to copy and paste this line over here so that you can see. Okay, now you can see that this is the level. So will you get out over here? I don't think so. Why? Because the market is very fast. It is like jump across the creek. The market is jumping to the upside, so just don't worry yet. And where do you exit? Well, you can see that this should have been your TP point, your final TP point. So how much is that? Okay, how much is that? Just move your, I'm sorry about that. Just move your TP and you will see that this is how much. This is how much. Just look at this, guys. 29.87 R. 29.87. That's how much you can make in one single trade. But you should always scale out a little bit of profit, a little bit of profit, a little bit of profit. Just take it and put it in your pocket. Don't keep it in the market. Just put it in your pocket. Don't keep it on the table. Pick it up from the table and put in your wallet. That's what I'm saying. So the third time, your third exit. Okay, your third exit. How much? 29.87. So let's say it is 30. So this is 25% off 30, right? How much will it be? How much? It will be, I think, 7.5, right? If I'm right. Then 0.25 times 30. Yeah, it's 7.5. Wow. This is 7.5%. So in total, how much? Total is how much? Total is 2 plus 2.87 plus 7.5. How much? So this is plus 2.87 plus 2. So this is 12.3% from one single trade. This is how much you can make if you also take care of your exits, guys. If you take care of your exits. And now when you look at the hourly time frame, okay, so I will also put the levels. I will also put the yesterday high. I will put the yesterday high over here. And now you can see that this is yesterday high. So I will exit over here. That's it. No more than that. What I did was actually I was looking at the hourly time frame and I was entering on 5-minute time frame. This is called multiple time frame analysis. So I am doing multiple time frame analysis as well as partial exits. So partial exit or scale out. Guys, I think I should get rid of this one. So now you can look at the single screen. Okay. So I hope you understand this idea. The idea is very simple. The idea is so simple. Okay, so there it is. There it is. So what happens is actually positive news, but Euro USD go down or up. We will discuss that. But always remember that this will not necessarily happen with the best of the news. This will not necessarily happen if the news is positive, then the market also goes up or down. No, it does not happen like this. The news always follows the market structure. It does not follow the news content. It only follows the market structure. but I will also give you an important idea about this one. So how to trade the news in a simple way, trade news. Remember guys, we will have a news trading webinar in the future, but now I just want to give you a simple idea. First trade just before the news according to market structure. Okay. Second trade as per news positivity or negativity, maybe negativity. And third trade according to structure. Again, this is the simple idea I can give you about how to trade the news. Okay, a simple idea. So I will get rid of this one. Guys, can I please ask you to like this video, because there are so many people watching this video and there are not many likes. Please go and like this video, because we need your likes for this. Okay, so we have the next one, which is market ने respect किया, the price respected the market, the market respected the price, I'm sorry about that, the market respected the price. So what happens is guys, actually, that when you have an important support or resistance levels, just like this one, so this is yesterday's high, right? So this is yesterday's high. What happens is, if the market is going up to this level, it will respect this level. And what do we mean by respect this level? So it will touch this level and come down. And if it goes up again, it will fall down again from the same point. Why? Because it is trying to respect the price level. Because now, why is it trying to respect the price level? Because this is yesterday's high price. So it will take some time for the market to finally break out of this price. Why? Because this is an important price level. Now it happens at many price level. So how market respects some price levels? How it happens? One, yesterday's high or low. If it is yesterday's high or low, the market will respect this level. Okay, so by respect, I mean the market will hit the point and come down again, and again hit it and come down, and again hit it and come down. Why? Because it is respecting the level. It is unable to break the level. Some psychological price level, just like 1.2000, just like this price. Or remember when the euro and USD became equal, we called it the euro dollar parity. The euro dollar parity, it was 1.0000 price level. What happened actually, the market, and I was in the market, I was trading the market back then. So what happened is, actually, let's assume that this was the 1.000 price level of euro. Okay, so I remember that day I was trading in the market. So what happened actually, the market fell down and it reacted. It was falling very hard, but it reacted like this because of the automatic rally. So it was something like automatic rally, but it then went down and made another automatic rally, and it went down again and then rose up again. So finally the market broke out and came back. Why? Because this was a very important price level. It was a psychological price level. That's why the market was respecting this price level. And also the axis line. So the market will also respect the axis line. Okay, so what about the automatic rally? The role of automatic rally in our strategy. It is very important, guys. Actually, it is very important. Why? Let me illustrate to you. Now, what do we have over here? I will call this LPS, last point of supply. This is LPS 2. So I will call this LPS, this point, and then this point is LPS 2. So this is second LPS, and I think now this one I will call LPS 3, because there are 3 LPSs now. And finally we have something like selling climax. Okay, selling climax, but we don't have automatic rally, not much. I mean, okay, you can say that this is an automatic rally, but it is not a very good automatic rally. So what happens is actually the market stays over here, and then there is a small minor spring over here. The market goes up but fails to follow through, falls down again, and it goes again up. So this one I will call as automatic rally. So this is finally the automatic rally. This is the automatic rally. Why? Because the market is going up now. When you see a wave like this, you can be sure that the market, if the market comes down for a test, it will go up. So you have your first trade right over here. I'm not saying that you should take this trade because this is morning hours. You should not be trading in the Asian session because the spreads are very high and the market is very crazy. But I'm just saying that this could be a trade. If it was a normal market, then you will take this trade. And then what happens? You just take this trade and you target these levels and you are fine. Very good trade. The market comes down again and again and again. This time it takes the spring. Why? Because there was a value of automatic rally. If there was no automatic rally, then this spring would not be successful. So the value of automatic rally, is no AR, no spring, no jack, jump across the creek. So there will be no jump across the creek. Okay, if there is no automatic rally, then there will be no jump across the creek and there will be no spring as well. So guys, I hope you got this idea. Now let's go ahead and you can ask me about the live recommendations if you want. We can go and check the other currencies as well. So let's say we can take a look at what? Take a look at the gold, XAUUSD. Gold, and what's happening over here, you can see that the gold market seems to be in a downtrend. So guys, you want to know about the other currencies, you want to know the live trading recommendations, if you want, you can ask me right over here. I'm here. So what I will do is on 1 hour time frame, I will go here and I will take a look at this one. I think this is a downtrend beginning now because of this upthrust. I can very clearly see that there is an upthrust on the 1 hour time frame. So what I will do is I will wait for the market now, and if the market comes down and it goes up again like this, and if I see a test over here, then I will take a trade right over here. If and only if I see what? If and only if I see ND or ERM or UT. Okay, then I will take a trade over here. Otherwise, no trade. Good evening, Raviji. Good evening, Ravinderji. So guys, you can ask me about the live trading recommendations if you want. USD JPY, which time frame? Cover wellness G, which time frame do you want? If you want an hourly time frame, then fine. If other time frame, then we will go for that. Okay, so what's happening over here is that this is where I will take the trade only and if only I find these NDERM. Okay, Khanji, don't trade Dixie index per se. I mean, don't trade only Dixie index. You want to know about the Dixie index, you should go for the gold. Okay, so you can, what you can do, okay, let me give you a very important and very interesting tip. So I'm giving you some tips. Okay, so this is your gold, right? So what you will do is you will put Dixie index on the bottom and you will put gold on the top. Now you can compare the two indices. Okay, so this is on 1 hour time frame and this one also, let's put it on 1 hour time frame. What do you see over here? You can see that the two markets are almost exactly the opposite of each other. So the gold and dollar, they move opposite to each other. So I'm strongly recommending that you do not trade the Dixie index itself. Combine the Dixie index with gold. Now you can see that at the same time when there was upthrust in the gold market, look at this, upthrust over here, UT in the gold market and spring in the Dixie index. So you can be sure about this. If you see this one happening, then you can trade this, but it's already too late. So don't trade right now. I will wait for the Dixie index to come down to this level and only then I will trade. Maybe this level, but I will also see if the gold comes down to this, comes up to this one, then I will make a trade over here. So look at this, they become just the mirror image of each other, just the opposite of each other. Okay, so USD JPY. Okay, I will look at the USD JPY right now. Tanveer Pathan is saying USD CHF. Okay, we will do that, sir. I deal in Euro USD only. Okay, that's good. That's great. इंडियन पेट्रियट विनोद कुमार सर, गुड इवनिंग, बहुत दिन के बाद आपसे सीखने को मिल रहा है. यस इंडियन पेट्रियट विनोद कुमार जी, you used to come in the earlier webinars but you were not available. I think maybe you were busy somewhere, but welcome back. Okay, so USD JPY, guys, I will get rid of this one first. I will get rid of this one and I will go to the USD JPY. All right. So on 1 hour time frame, USD JPY is behaving almost exactly as the Dixie index. So what I will do is I will wait for the USD JPY to give me a no supply test over here. If I see a no supply test over here, then I will buy. No supply test or a BH bar, then I will make a trade over here. Okay, how about the USD CHF? USD CHF, the story is almost the same because both of them have USD in their numerator, not in the denominator. So what I will do is, I think USD CHF has already gone just too far, so I will not trade it just yet, but I will wait for the USD CHF market to come down to this level and then I will take a trade over here, just over here. Okay, Abhyas Kumar is there. Sir, if I get good setup to trade, but after 5 minutes there is news to come, what to do in this case? Okay, Abhyas Kumar ji, if there is a news in the middle, then you can trade very, very small positions, and you should check, please check in the beginning. Please check the news over here. Okay, please check the news in advance so that you can know that there will be a news today or no news today. Okay, so please check it in advance. So what is BH and no supply bar? Okay, Khabar Wellness ji, I will briefly explain the NS and BH bar, but I think you can go back and also watch my previous webinars because we have discussed a lot about USD JPY in those webinars, and about the no supply bar and about BH bar. So we have already discussed BH bar and NS bar in the previous webinars. Mohammad Salim Sefi ji is saying, sir, you are great. Thank you so much, Salim Sefi ji. Thank you so much. US 30 on 5 minute time frame. Okay, please look into GBP JPY. It seems like pattern in 1 hour time frame. Please help me and confirm. Okay, Astino ji, I will look at the GJ. So GBP JPY. We call it GJ. Let's go to 1 hour time frame. GBP JPY. And guys, remember tomorrow, not tomorrow but day after tomorrow, there will be a news. Day after tomorrow there will be a news in the GBP, in JPY. Okay, in JPY, so you need to be very careful. All right, so what happens is, on 1 hour time frame, I can clearly see that there is no trade just yet. So what I will do is, I think I can see there is a key level right around this point, this one right here. This is the key level, so I will draw it in red and dashed line. I will wait for the market to come down to this level so that I can make a trade, maybe over here. Over here, if the market comes down and takes a spring over here, then I will buy. Okay, so just over here, I will wait for the market to come down to this level slowly. Okay, so BH bar and NS bar we have already discussed in the previous webinars. Vidya Dharji is saying US 30. Okay, when I buy at support at that time, I am always afraid of spring to come again and at this support and make a spring. Okay, Abhyas Kumar ji, just make it a rule for yourself that you will not buy before spring. Okay, if you don't find a spring, you just don't buy. Very simple rule, isn't it? Very simple. If you find a spring, you buy. If you don't have a spring, just don't buy. Very simple. Just follow this. Now, it used to happen with me, Abhyas Kumar ji, you are not alone. It used to happen in the past. It happened with me too many times. But then this is what I did. Okay, so US 30 on 1 hour time frame. Okay, so US 30 on 1 hour time frame. I don't see any trades just yet, but I think this might be the beginning of an accumulation zone. Why? Because you can see that there is a key level right over here, and market I think now is at the key level. Yeah, look at this, the key level, and it is also clearly oversold in the trend channel. If I make a trend channel starting from this point, the market seems to be oversold. I will make a trend channel like this, just like this, and clone the trend channel, and you can clearly see that the market is oversold, isn't it? So the market is oversold and it is going up, but again I will wait for the market to come back to this level so that I can make a good trade over here. Sir, which currency pair you recommend for 3-minute time frame? Okay, Saeed Khan ji, I don't recommend that you trade on 3-minute time frame. Please don't go to very small time frames like 3-minute time frame. Please stick to at least 5-minute time frame, at least 5 minutes. Don't go below 5 minutes, because those time frames are dangerous. Okay, just stick to at least 5 minutes or maybe 15 minutes. That will be much better. Thank you, Khanji. Thank you, Muhammad Usman ji. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming, everybody, and I hope you will get some good insights from this webinars for getting more and more benefits and winning the bonuses from octafx. Please go and join the Telegram channel, and also do like this video. If you find this useful, please also share it with the other friends and everybody. So thank you for coming here, and I wish you all the best. I will leave you with the promo code right now. I wish you all the best. Take care and goodbye.